I'm not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings and welcome. I am the Twisted Goblin. And I'm here for all your reviews, videos, my thoughts, everything you want. I have got some. Well, mostly everything I fucking think about. So, today I was thinking again, oh my god, my brain started working and it was like, let's overthink this shit. So, I was overthinking the MCU. The MCU, for crying out loud. The MCU. The universe that had like this Marvel stuff going on, that went big, or in an MCU universe did it first time, all connecting everything to each other like nuts, like really nuts. It did a good job till Thanos, like everybody says, and after that it went downhill. For me personally, here's a person, like, I think the things that went wrong with it is like, it was fun, you know, the first years, and there were some good movies, but I always thought they were like fun ass movies. They were not too great, they were not too, but then after Thanos, it felt like all the same. The vibe became more the same and the same. It didn't felt so different. That's why I like the Sony movies. From Sony, like the Venom, the Carnage with Deadpool, with Fox. Why I like those stuff was because they were different. They were something different. I like the DC, even though they're not the greatest movies ever, they're still different. Like the Suicide Squad is my favorite. Like the Suicide Squad, not Suicide Squad, but the Suicide Squad. Like one of my favorite movies. Because it's so different, it's so R-rated also. It's like, it gives more. And then I like the Boys even more. It's like, all of those things feel like so well done. Well, fun watch. Because they're always different. Then you got Thor Ragnarok. Then you Thor Love and Thunder. Why I didn't hate Love and Thunder like some people did. I still saw this as another fucking Marvel movie. I didn't see something big about it. I didn't see like, holy shit. I feel like, yeah, this is what I expect from a Marvel movie now on this point. It's why I was like, Ragnarok, I also felt like, this is not that big difference from Love and Thunder. It was way too much funny. Didn't feel serious at all, even though you get hella somebody of the underworld. You got this dark army. Felt like this would be the big, dark, very dark thing. No, it was all fun and games, all being humorous thing. So I felt like, yeah, it's Disney Marvel. It never takes serious. When those things happen, like Black Widow movie was kind of fun. Felt like, you know, like a lot of people think, a bit like, hey, we got still a Black Widow movie. Where it's like they forgot that should have been earlier, but whatever. So then got also my favorite was like Wanda. Wanda's is the thing that got me always. Like, sure, I love Ant-Man and the Wasp, but Ghost, because she has like this tragic character, and I like it. I like a little bit more darker stories as well. I like the lighter as well sometimes. But Marvel does only light. Like, all the fucking Marvels are light. They're nothing besides Thanos. There were not so those big, giant, horrible, like darker stories in the Marvel. Besides Wanda's whole story, I feel like Wanda's whole story across the MCU is done very well. We got Wanda has lost his brother. Was experimented on, lost his brother, went from losing his brother, losing her whole fucking city where she was, where she grown up. That thing died from the sky, so that was another thing. So she joins the thing, keeps it all inside, you know, don't want to bother anybody. I know that feeling. Then she falls in love with Vision. She finally able to love. It's much of the background. But she was able to, you know, fall in love. Even though it was like an android, but an android with a heart. With an actually, you know, soul. And after that, the Soul Stone with Thanos. Thanos felt like, you know what? Fuck you. Bam! Kills Wanda's his new husband. Then kills it again. Twice. Like, Wanda is forced to kill it, and then Thanos just turns time, kill it again. And she is like destroyed. And then she is like, you will, don't know me, but you will. It's like, she's really, literally like fucking hard. Her whole story has been playing up. She tries to be hard. She even tries, like with Captain America, Civil War. She tries to save people by throwing the bomb upstairs. But there were still people. She was not strong enough to able to did all that Civil War. She was destroyed as well because of those rules. She was and then got Civil War. You got you got the Thanos thing. But losing her, she loses so much. And then you got WandaVision. What makes her like snap? She snaps. She has an whole town under her control. Tries to that thing. She controls her whole town. Starts to like, she wants to not lose it. Then she has to lose her kids and her husband again. Like yes, she made the kids in a magical way, but it was still her kids. It was still, she loses that. She loses her kids. And she then has the Darkhold trying to, after that all thing, is she has to lose her kid because she knows now that this is wrong. She solves it, and then Multiverse of Madness happens. She seems to be okay when you start it, but she is not. She has the Darkhold. She is trying to get her family, because in another multiverse, in another universe, she did get kids, and she was able to keep those kids. So she tries to get to that. She wants to, but because of that, the multiverse is limited. So she tries to get into the multiverse, tries to get that life, and Doctor Strange kind of tries to stop him. But then it's like this: she has this whole plan, the door, and nothing is gonna stop her from getting her kids. So she does a lot of magic, horror vibes going on that I really love. Like, okay, she is the horror vibe. She is like the villain. I like it. But in the end, she just kills herself because she knows she is doing something wrong. And also it's going wrong after herself actually snaps her out of it. And a version of her. I feel like it could have been done better a little bit here and there. But I feel like the Multiverse of Madness was really still fucking fun as hell. It had some horror vibes. It has my favorite character, Wanda, in it from the Marvel universe. So I felt like those two, she's been through so much. She's been through a lot of things. And she still managed to, in the end, to trying to do the right thing. Even though she deserved to have a good life. Sure, she kind of forced that life and tries to take over some doppelganger of hers life. Like, hey, I'm gonna get you done. And then when Doctor Strange tries to stop her, she stops it at not every cost she can. She wants to get to the. This is also like she wants to get through the multiverse, but she can't. But there is a woman that can, and she wants to force her to do it. That's where Doctor Strange comes in, and it's like, I like the movie. I think it's a good movie. I think when it comes to the Marvel universe, it's like one of the better movies. But that's my personal opinion, because much people think this is a wholesome movie, but I feel like it was better done. Doctor Strange still had like an evil version of him that he battled, but like Wanda was like the big villain of that. And I feel like it works. Then she kind of kills herself. Some people think she's dead, but I thought like, that cannot kill her, right? No, her story cannot be over. She's still struggling with herself, and I like that her story keeps continuing in the background. Like she's become the villain of a multiverse. I like the way they did it. We also have like, after that, we got how Spider-Man was pretty good. The Spider-Man movies, the one and Incredible Hulk was good, but then you got also the side Loki, the TV show of Loki, like an other version of Loki, able to get bomb because he got killed by Thanos in the thing. But a best version of Loki had his own strategy, how to become a thing, tried to stop it, was first selfish, eventually stopped from the multiverse collapsing by killing the multiverse and then trying to rebrand the universe and going on a throne. Being actually sacrificed. I love that ending. That ending was like, holy shit, this is cool. I like Loki able to sit on a throne and able to feel like keeping the trees together, strings of the trees together. It was so cool. I love that ending. And I love the Loki show. I love also She-Hulk had also some good moments, but it didn't, like most of it didn't work at all. I mean, it's more the actress that I love so much. The reason I keep on watching the fucking whole show. And Jessica Jones was like one of those previous MCU things before they really try to connect so much as they can with the budget. This is also like they have Jessica Jones, Daredevil. They all are their own thing and never got mentioned. You never saw an Iron Man, but the TV shows after that were meant like, yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see all the Marvel characters coming in, but it didn't. They literally like, oh no, we're not gonna do that. We have some big name characters in for their own TV shows, but that's about it. They didn't go deep into to having Marvel characters, so it was like a waste of literally having no Jessica Jones anymore, no Daredevil. Sure, Daredevil shows up in She-Hulk. For a small thing, but still like TV show, crossing over with another TV show. So it didn't like. I want Jessica Jones. I really want Jessica Jones. That was and still always will be my favorite character from the movie, TV shows, and from the comics. Like Jessica Jones, like so struggling with always trying to do the right thing, even though she has like so many problems in her life. And I love that. That's like one of the shows that I love so much because it's also not so MCU-ish. It had more an R-rated vibe going on. It had more like darker versions of the vibe. And I love having stories of both. But we didn't have that anymore. That got thrown aside and we got the Marvel Universe going on. So yeah, that's pretty much it, my opinion. Like, I think the MCU fails because it's too light and it feels like no story is that very well done, and there's no bigger picture anymore because with all the things that are going on. That's just my opinion, you know. It's my personal opinion. Take it what you want with it. It's, you know, my version, what I think, what I like, what I don't like. I think Guardians of the Galaxy is cool. I think Captain Marvel was fine, but it's also like most of the Marvel movies are just fine. They're not good. They're not the best ever. They don't blow me out of the seat, even though the Multiverse Madness I really love because of how Wanda, her ending could be a bit better. Thanos was a fun thing, but also like still Marvel universe. So I was like, it's the best of Marvel, but that doesn't say much for it. And that's, you know, my personal opinion about it. And Ant-Man and the Wasp 2, I loved because Ghost was in it. It's her character. It's like, I like a little bit more tragic character. Somebody that's really struggling. Because I don't feel there is much struggle. Like, Thor Ragnarok, feeling like no struggle at all. It was just a funny little thing. Loki, and that's about it, what you got with it. It's like struggling. Anyway. So yeah, that's it. What you guys think? Do you guys love the TV shows, the movies? Let me know. I kind of give me a whole opinion. This is my opinion about it. I don't know, for the better or for the worse. This is my opinion about the Marvel Universe, why it doesn't work. I do like Hawkeye was also a good TV show. I loved how they did it. That's a thing. That was also pretty cool, but it was like, I like sometimes lighter shows, but most of the time I want some darker, tragic, more tragic characters that you can try to build them well. Jessica Jones is like the perfect character, I feel like. Done perfect. She's not the way they done it. That's just it. Like Jessica Jones for the win in Marvel universe. Jessica Jones is like my favorite. That's the character I love. Sure, not every season was as good as the first season, but it was still cool, awesome, better than most MCU. And Shield was also cool because you saw the struggle. You saw the struggle in Sky. You saw the struggle when she became Daisy. You saw her struggling. I don't see any characters here that much struggling at all. Sure, there is some struggle, but most of the time it's like, oh, I'm struggling, and now I'm fine. That's why I love Obanda and everything. You see her struggle through the movies. You see her struggle and not able to get that thing. Anyway, that's pretty much my opinion. What do you guys think about the MCU? Do you guys think it's good, or it's dying, or it's failing? Whatever you think, let me know down below. I'm the Twisted Goblin, and I say goodbye, good night.
Then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.